Hello and welcome to this reading. This reading found you by no coincidence. So let's see what reading you on energetic match to. Why am I getting this like escape energy? Like I'm getting this energy of like escape. I'm also getting this energy of alchemize. Okay, so I'm getting this energy that I hope this is going to make sense. Okay, that child there dealt with this energy, this like really dark energy. You see how this person is trying to escape that energy. Okay, that like stabbed in the back. They're going to be stabbed in the back if they don't run. They're going to be hurt if they don't run, if they don't escape. They're already wounded. They already have these scars. They're running. They're scared. So this is what this child dealt with. So they started escaping this energy. This adult here, which is the adult version of this child, is now bringing healing and restoring energy, alchemizing the pain of the child, whatever the child had to escape from, alchemizing that energy into power with this golden energy, into power. This took a couple tries, but you did it. You restored your inner child. Your inner child is not running anymore. Your inner child is not trying to escape anymore, constantly on the verge of like running away, constantly on looking out for who's going to hurt you, who's going to betray you, who's going to stab you in the back, who can't be trusted. Okay? As a kid, your trust was broken. You told something to someone, or you confided in someone. This could have been a childhood friend. This could have even been a family member, and they broke your trust. They broke your trust, and that is why you had to run away. You felt like you had to run away. Your inner child has been running ever since, and this took a couple tries. I'm getting this energy of over the course of the last couple years, you have tried multiple times to restore this energy, to help your inner child trust again, because this was broken trust. If you, like, if for example, if a child comes to you and tells you a secret, like for example, a child tells you, "Ooh, I have a crush on this boy in my class," and you go tell everyone, you go tell the parents, you go tell this person and that person, that child's trust is broken. To that child, it is the biggest thing that can happen to them. They cannot believe that you went and told someone. Now I feel like this is something that happened to you. Now that is just an example, what I used about the crush thing, but something along those lines is what happened to you, and that's why you have been running ever since, your inner child. This took a couple tries, but I'm telling you, you have restored the faith of your inner child. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I hope you're not going to take this the wrong way right now. And I'm going to be so gentle when I tell you this. So your inner child is being like, it told you, it told itself. Okay, like for example, like when you tell yourself something like, "Hey, don't tell anyone. Just don't tell anybody about this. You can't trust nobody about this. You don't tell nobody." Like that, you told yourself not to tell, and you did. Okay, so for example, let's say this is just a plain example, because it's the thing that I'm thinking about right now. But let's say you had a crush on someone in your class, but you were not allowed to have a crush on anybody. You were not allowed to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. Your parents were extremely strict in that regard. And you went and you told an aunt that you're very close to. You were like, Auntie, like, don't tell anybody that I have a crush on this person in my class, like such a cute person, I have a crush on them. And then the auntie went and told the parents, and then the kid got in trouble. Okay, and the kid is like, I can't believe it. But the thing is, you told yourself not to tell in that time. So all this time you were rebuilding trust with yourself. All this time you were rebuilding your own trust. You were starting to listen to yourself. And the key to this whole trust being rebuilt with yourself was listening to yourself, no matter how small it is. Because to that child, it was not small, it was something giant. It was big to that child. Even though we as adults will view it as something so small and innocent, and it doesn't matter, to that child, it's not small, it's not innocent, it is gigantic, you know? So even, for example, let's say you got a sign today, you're seeing 1111 everywhere, and now you're like, okay, you're gonna go tell your friend that you're seeing 1111 everywhere, but then you tell yourself, no, don't tell anybody, let's just like keep this information private. Even though it's not a big deal in telling someone that you're seeing 1111, you not going to tell somebody rebuilds your trust every single time. So this took a couple tries, but you have rebuilt your trust with yourself. Your inner child trusts you. And when I tell you, that is a gigantic thing, that is such a freaking big thing, because in other words, that means your creativity trusts you. That means your creation energy trusts you. That means your co-creator energy trusts you. That's giant. That's big. That is big. So you alchemize that energy. Yeah, this, I keep getting the same energy of don't tell, like that. So this is like a secret. Okay, I'm getting this energy that your inner child is about to create something from this alchemized energy that's going to have your cup overflowing. And once again, your inner child is saying, don't tell. Okay, don't tell. Don't tell nobody. But they're creating something really big. Okay? This is going to have your cup overflowing. Like overflowing, because your creativity is coming online. Your creativity is becoming so loud because your inner child is your creativity. It is your creativity. It's not just your creativity, it is your creator energy. It is your ability to create. That is your inner child. It's your ability to create. It is the closest point to the divine. It is the closest point to the universe. That is your inner child. That is your line of communication between the universe and between the divine, between source. It's the closest point to that energy. Your inner child is closer to that than your adult self. So having that line uninterrupted between you and your inner child, having that line be healed and not distorted, that's gorgeous energy. I am telling you, that is beautiful energy. It deserves praise. It deserves acknowledgement. Now I'm getting this energy that there's a lot of ideas that are coming through for you right now. Okay? A lot of ideas. Your inner child is like pumping so many ideas into your mind right now of what you can create. What you can create. But now I'm also getting this energy that all of these creation energies that are coming into your mind, not all of them are going to be the aha thing, but work on every one. Like if your inner child is like, oh, try this idea, try it. Even if it's not the aha thing, try it. and something else, try it. Because the more that you try it, you're building trust with your inner child. And I'm telling you, your inner child is creation energy, is creative energy. One time you're going to try something, and it is going to have your cup overflowing. It is going to have your cup overflowing. I'm also getting this energy. It's like you're removing the armor. You are removing the armor. I won't be surprised if you are attracting a lot of very close connections into your life right now, because you are removing the armor. You're not so on guard. You don't have this big sword pointed in people's faces like, don't you dare try and hurt me. Don't you dare try and like betray me. Don't you dare try and stab me in the back. You know, that you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't have that energy anymore. You've laid it down. You've laid it down because you've realized, and what you're also realizing right now, if you haven't yet, is it never had anything to do with them. It never had anything to do with that person that went and told your secret. It never had anything to do with them. It had to do with you. It was your self-trust. It had nothing to do with them. They can't matter less. They can't matter less. Because to your inner child, you are the most important person. Yeah, you're turning things around. I'm also getting this energy that you're about to be a lot more free, like a lot more like there's a lot of freedom energy. It's like you're going with the flow. You're doing really fun things. You're also, I'm getting this energy where you're doing things that you never thought you would be doing. You're gonna get this like thought where you're like, oh wow, you never thought you'd be doing that. Like, for example, let's say surfing. Okay, oh my gosh, you find yourself in the freaking ocean riding a wave and you're like, oh wow, you never thought you would be doing this. Or you're out here doing archery and you're like, oh whoa, like mid pull back before that like arrow strikes. You're like, oh whoa, you never thought you'd be doing that. You're gonna have that thought because there's like new fun experiences coming into your life where it's like, oh whoa, you never thought you'd be doing that, and you do it and you love it and it's so much fun. That is what I'm getting there. Now this energy is very, very significant. This like overflowing energy, it keeps calling me. And not just that, but this alchemizing energy as well. It's like it's not fully coming through just yet, but it's calling me the whole time. It's like there's more to those energies. Okay. The Three of Wands and Temperance. Okay, which is a bit naked. So I'm just gonna put her right there. Okay, I'm getting this energy that your manifestations are going to feel a lot more calm. Okay? And the reason why it didn't feel so calm in the past is because it wasn't being co-created. You were trying to create it completely because you realized that your inner child was being quiet. Like the universe was being quiet, source was being quiet, everything was being quiet, and you were like, okay, you're just going to do it yourself. You're just going to create all by yourself. But the universe was never quiet. Source was never quiet with you. God was never quiet. It was your inner child that was still not trusting. Your inner child, your creation energy has to trust you. You as the co-creator. And that is how you co-create. That is how you co-create. And it's going to be a lot more calm. You're going to manifest a lot more harmoniously is what I'm getting. But now that I don't know why, but these two energies keep pulling me back, but it's just not, it's not coming out like this right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to the extended and focus on these two energies and see what exactly wants to come out there, because this is okay. That is what I'll do. So if you are interested in the extended, it will be down below, and I will see you there. Bye.